Hey sisters! Hey guys, it's me, Thomas Flopbert. Back at it again with another video. Today I'm doing another installment of my I Tried Following This Beauty Guru series. I am actually kind of surprised at how well the last video did. I wasn't expecting that at all. I got over 1 million views, so thank you guys for watching that video. A lot of people would say that I only got those views because I used Jeffree Star's name, and they'd be right. I do want to be serious and say thank you guys so much for all the support after that video was uploaded. I gained so many subscribers. There's so many new people here on my channel that is just so crazy. So hey guys, welcome. I'm Thomas. I'm just another freaking beauty guru here in the pool of beauty gurus on this YouTube, on this website. And it's also so cool that I kind of low-key started a trend. Is that like, am I allowed to say that? And today I am doing James Charles. Now, you guys, I got James Charles permission to do this. I texted him about a week ago if I could do this, and he said go for it. So for those of you who don't know, James Charles and I used to be very close friends back in the day. I mean, we still are friends today, but we used to be very close back in the day. And I've actually been with him when he's done his makeup, so I pretty much know his routine. Sort of. I know the products that I used to like. I have a pinkity drinkity on the way from Postmates that is on the way. I'm getting into full James Charles mode today. If you are not already subscribed, I would love to have you a part of my little family here on YouTube. We're pretty chill over here and we enjoy memes. While you're down there, don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you are notified when I do post, because YouTube be trying it lately. They're changing all sorts of things and I'm over it. Like always, I have my laptop in front of me. I'm actually scooting over here this time so I'm not like blocking the view over here. Actually, maybe I could scoot over a little bit more. I'm not blocking the screen that's gonna be right here. Okay, so let's look up James Charles. Let's see what pops up. We have James Charles singing. I always like to see what pops up, like what pops up in their thing. People find that to be shady, but I guess people are sensitive. James Charles singing, he's a good singer. Dolan Twins. What's that about? And Zendaya, that was a good video. James Charles' brother, that was a hilarious video. James Charles singing makeup, that's really cool. It's just, actually I live for that because he was like, okay, so y'all gonna make fun of me? All right, let me make money off of y'all's fucking hatred. I live for that. That is so sickening. I think I'm gonna do the Holiday Slay makeup tutorial because it seems like the only one that I kind of want to try, because he also has kind of hooded eyes. I mean, he doesn't have deep set eyes like I do, but he has like hooded eyes, and I kind of want to try that cut crease thing that he has going on in this picture right here. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if he actually does his foundation in this, so I might just do my foundation off camera. Or I could just watch his foundation routine.
To hop on a plane and fly all the way back home to regular old Albany, New York, and see my family. I literally miss them so much. I cannot wait to give Mama Charles and Sister Ian and Daddy Charles, ew, whoa, no! Ooh, and Father Charles, that was almost really bad. I'm so excited to give them all really big hugs.
Almost. You saved yourself there.
So I'm first going to start out, as always, priming my face using my Benefit Professional Primer.
Got that. So he's priming your skin with the Benefit Professional, and I got that, of course. Definitely an amazing primer from Benefit.
As always, I'm going to prime my nose using my Morphe R32 brush and my MAC Studio Finish Concealer. You guys should know.
What? He primed his nose? What do you... Huh? I don't know if he does that anymore, but he's priming his nose, so I guess I'm going to prime my nose too. And I'm just going to use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This is my new favorite.
You know why I do this by now. My nose contour tends to slip inside around because my nose is super oily, so putting an extra layer on there, even on my everyday makeup routine, really helps everything to stay in place. For foundation, I'm going to grab my...
Okay, so fair enough. So it's like an extra layer to like make sure his nose contour stays in place. I will not be contouring my nose today. I'm just letting you guys know now that is just not gonna happen. I do not contour my nose. I do not have a contourable nose. As you can see, I have a sausage on my face that does not like to be contoured. So that's not what we're doing today.
My Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick.
Okay, I actually like this foundation stick, Makeup Forever foundation stick. I don't have that anymore because mine, I've actually ran out of mine. I haven't rebought it. So I'm just gonna use the foundation I've been loving, which is the, of course, Lancome Tint Idol Ultra 24-Hour Makeup. This is one of my all-time favorites, as you guys know.
I really like the products that I work with, and I tend to not switch them up just because that's what really works for me. Occasionally, new things always do make it into my routine, like brushes, eyeshadow palettes, and stuff like that, but for the most part, my base remains the same because this is what really works for my skin type. I have pretty complicated skin. I know it'll look good every single time, so I tend to not switch it up very much. Sorry, there are plenty of other YouTube channels out there in the world if you want to look at some new products. Going into my Shape Tape Concealer from Tarte, I'm going
That's tea. Bitch, if you don't want to see me use the same shit, go to a different channel.
to highlight my face.
Tarte Shape Tape, I have that. BRB. I said I wasn't gonna use Tarte Shape Tape anymore for the most part, but it's for the video. Okay, so I just went and concealed my face like he has on the video. I used the Tarte Shape Tape just like he did. And let's go ahead and blend this out. He's using a beauty blender, but I'm gonna use the Japanese sponge because this is my current fave sponge.
Studio Fix foundation powder and my Morphe E48 and put that in the same place I put my concealer. Basically my like super easy wearable.
Oh, right. Okay. I have that as well. BRB. I forgot. Yeah, okay. So basically what he's doing is he's putting on his concealer, obviously. He goes in with the Kat Von D Whiteout Concealer, which I don't have anymore because I don't like it on my skin. It doesn't work for my skin. And then he's going to set the concealer with MAC Studio Fix. I was staying with him and a bunch of our friends that we had in New York for Gin Beauty, and he actually was doing that. I was watching him do his makeup and he did that. And that night I went and bought I went to buy Studio Fix to actually like try this, and I totally forgot I started doing that because he was doing it and it put more coverage on the under eyes. I don't do it that much anymore because my under, like, I'm a cake face and it looks pretty cakey. Okay, I need to blend out this concealer. People thought me and James never were friends when we were. I think I was one of his first friends in the industry. One, not the first, but one of his first friends in the industry. And people don't know that. Oh my god, I've not put on this much makeup in a while. So I'm just packing that Studio Fix under my eyes. Oh my god, bitch, full coverage. Just like he's doing. I don't know if he goes in with the powder afterwards, but he's basically putting the concealer, like he's just putting the Studio Fix under where he's concealed. Okay, see what he does next.
Makeup routine is the exact same as my like full-on glam crazy makeup routine. I'll just use a whole lot less of the same products. To bronze my face today, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Kit. Shocking. And I'm going to use this new brush from the Morphe.
Shade and Light is honestly the GOAT.
Copper collection. These brushes are so freaking pretty. I actually have yet to use them. I just got home, like I said, so I just got a chance to open up all my PR packages. Oh my god, I've been in love with copper lately. You guys have no idea how excited I am to move out and decorate my own place.
To contour my face, I'm going to use the Shade and Light, of course, and the MAC 168 brush.
Literally walking into my house is going to be like walking into a Pinterest board, and I literally cannot wait. This brush is actually so good for contouring and bronzing. I'm kind of shook right now. It's much more dense than I'm used to, but it puts on the color like really, really nicely. What is the name of this? Oh, it doesn't have a name. Okay, maybe you actually have to buy the entire set together. I remember you can always use code James for 10% off.
Use code Thomas in all caps.
All products at Morphe. Y'all know that they are one of my fave brands. I'm really lightly going to use my JD Wady 180 brush to contour my nose.
Okay, fun fact about that JD Wady 180 brush that he uses to contour his nose all the time. I gave him that in New York, and that was my favorite brush to contour my nose with. And that I gave it to him because he loved it so much. Just saying. I'm just saying. These are throwbacks. But I'm not going to contour my nose. So I'm not contouring my nose. I don't do that. I don't do that no more. I know better. I learned my lesson. Contour nose, don't know her. Do not.
I'm still going to slim it down using the middle shade of the palette, like always, but I'm not going to go as heavy as normal just because this is everyday makeup and not something so intense and drag-y. Yeah. Next, to make my face, I'm going to take more of my Laura Mercier translucent powder and this brush from the Morphe Copper
Wait,
collection.
did he use Laura Mercier to put under his under eyes? Did I skip that part? Maybe I forgot that. But let me get more. Girl, hold on. BRB. Let me get Laura Mercier. I wonder if he actually does this shit anymore. Because I know this is like an old ass video, so I wonder if he like actually legitimately does this technique anymore. He probably doesn't. Okay, let's continue.
Brows. Now my eyebrows are one step that actually does drastically change from my like super glam routine to my everyday makeup routine. Usually you guys know I would go into my Anastasia dip brow, but today I'm going to be using my Benefit Processing My Brow Pencil in the shade number 5 to slay these brows. I'm going to start off by just lightly combing through the hairs and brushing them upwards in the direction.
Okay, because I am moving, I literally cannot find my Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit, and it's driving me insane, so I'm going to use Anastasia when I don't actually like using Anastasia anymore.
That I want them to go. As you guys can see, I already have super thick natural brows, so I'm just going to start off by kind of sketching in the tail because my brow kind of stops abruptly here, and I want to make sure there's at least some definement. And that's kind of the only thing I really like to find, so after that I'm just going to go through and I'm going to create little hair-like strokes just to kind of build up that shape a little bit and any...
Okay, well, cannot relate to that. I literally have to draw on a whole new brow, so I'm gonna just do my regular brow routine pretty much. So what he does is he draws on the tail of his brow and then does like hair-like strokes. So let me just draw on my tail. Oh my god, it must be nice to have full brows. I cannot relate. Okay, because I feel like I've had this bacon for too long. I'm going to wipe it away because it's giving me anxiety. And I don't need my bacon for that long. So I'm just going to kind of...
I'm next going to grab just a little bit of my Shape Tape Concealer on my Morphe E49 and begin to...
I was hoping he wasn't going to do that because I hate, literally... Mind you, I hate doing my brows, period. But like carving them out with concealer drives me insane. What is he doing?
Sketch out underneath that brow. I left a little bit of a sparse area right up in here, so I'm just going to add a few more little lines with that Benefit pen.
Okay.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna do his holiday slay makeup tutorial because he started off with, he already had like his foundation, his base done in this video. So I'm gonna start and do the actual eyes of this. So I'm basically doing 2 videos in one sitting. So yeah, and I was definitely off camera for a little bit and I looked at my makeup in real life and bitch, I am full coverage today. Let's see what Sister James does.
Turkey and the whole shebang. So, a collection that I modeled for. If you guys have not yet seen my full-on review, definitely.
Okay, so he's using the 39A from Morphe, and I actually looked high and low for this palette. I literally have been trying to. I cannot find it in my collection. Like I said, I've been moving, so I cannot find it. But I did find the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is has some of the same tones as this palette that he's using, and I also have the Morphe 25G, which literally has almost the exact same tones, about the same exact tones in, do you know what I mean? Like it has about the same tones. So I'm gonna try and use both of these. I'm gonna try and use both of these palettes. Oh my god. I'm gonna try and use both of these palettes and try to recreate the exact same thing that he has. But I cannot find my 39A anywhere. That drives me crazy. I could have sworn I brought it with me. We're gonna roll with the punches. We're rolling with the punches. We're rolling with the punches. I'm gonna prime my eyes real fast because he already has his primed. I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair. And just boop, boop, boop. boop, boop, boop. And then I'm going to blend. And I'm going to blend out that concealer with my Ferlast Pro 7E brush.
I'm first going to get my M441 brush and dip into this
M441 brush. I literally have this exact same brush. M441 from Morphe. Use code Thomas. Don't use code James. Use code Thomas.
this middle transition shade. I actually...
So it's using that middle transition shade in the palette, and it looks kind of orangey. Oh, please. Looks kind of orangey. Oh, it doesn't look like this one has one like that. Okay, so it's literally gonna drive me crazy if I couldn't find a tone like that, and I did find one in the Too Faced Just Peachy palette mattes, the Just Peachy mattes, and it's this shade. It's Peach Punch. Looks kind of similar, so I'm gonna use that as the transition because I cannot find my 39.
into this middle transition shade. I actually lost the little sheet with the names on it, so you're just gonna have to bear with me today. I'm just popping the shade right up in the crease and blending it out using windshield wiper motions, and I'm actually not tapping off the brush before I apply this color. We definitely want this to be very, very vibrant and pigmented.
Doing the exact same thing, dunking into the shade, and I'm not going to tap off the excess, even though I want to. Oh, I did it. Oh, I did it. I'm so sorry. I did it. I had to. And then he is starting, where did he start? He started like right here. Using, oh, I think I got a pretty good match in the shade. We're just using windshield wiper motions.
For the next color, we're gonna grab an R39 brush and dip into this burnt orange shade right up in here.
He's using like a pretty vibrant red. He says it's like a burnt orange, but it looks pretty vibrant red on the screen. So I'm going into this NYX Fire palette, and I'm going into this kind of red shade right here. It looks pretty close. He says he's using a Morphe R39 brush, which I have that right here. And I'm gonna go into, honestly, I hope this NYX one's pretty vibrant. So I'm just gonna go into the shade from the NYX palette.
I would always hold the brush like this, completely parallel, or horizontal, there we go, to my face, but for this I'm actually kind of holding the brush downwards to really get it up in that crease and make sure it doesn't blend any higher. We are going to be cutting out the crease today, so it's okay if everything gets on the lid because we're going to clean it up later. And then same thing with that outer corner, I'm going to pull it out in like a nice little cut V shape.
Cool.
We are going to be going from really, really light orange, obviously, in our transition to really, really deep black in the crease area, which you'll see in a few seconds, but I am going to be blending in between every step to make sure that none of the colors get muddied together.
This Valentine's Day, Macy's has the perfect gift for the ones you love. Expertly curated and thoughtfully selected.
Muddied together. I'm next going to grab another clean R39 brush. This brush is basically the exact same as the M433, so if you have that one, feel free to dip into that one too, or literally any blending brush. It's really not that deep. To this burnt, darker orange shade right up in here, but we are just going to...
Wait, what? Wait, which one was that? Wait.
Not that deep. To this burnt, darker orange shade right up in here, but we are just going to want to make sure every color we...
What?
Light and build your way up darker and darker, using a smaller and smaller brush and smaller motions each time, because if you start off with a dark color and just go right in, everything is going to look really, really wonky and unblended, like really, really quickly. So, I know it may seem like a lot of extraness. I mean, we've already literally used 4 eyeshadow colors and this doesn't even look like much yet, but if you just take your time and be patient, this is really going to like help you with your makeup in general. So this is where things are going to start to get more complicated, more dark, and more intense. I'm going to grab my M149 brush, which is this very, very tiny pencil brush, and dip into the black shade of the...
Okay. I think it's pretty close to the same. As far as like eye shape goes, it's not the same eye shape, but I think as far as like the basic idea, I think it's fairly close.
Brush. It's just this tiny, really flat, defined brush. We are going to be doing a lot more of like a detailed crease today than the classic average half cut crease where you just kind of blur out the edges. So I do want to make sure it's really, really light and defined. I know some people really like to do a concealer first when they're cutting out creases, but if you're using a pigmented cream shadow, I feel like it's really not that deep because you're just going to cover over top of it anyway, and it does the same job. So like, why do more work if you don't have to, you feel? Once again, sorry about the mirror, but I'm going to lean in close to really make sure I get this.
I'm going to use the ColourPop Hard to Impress Supernova Shadow, and I'm going to use this random brush, I don't even know the name of it, to cut the eyelid.
I'm just filling this in like normal, but then once I get to the outer corner, instead of just fading out the edges, I'm actually going to pull this shadow.
He like brings in, okay, oh, that's fun. I'm adding a little bit of the ColourPop Prelude onto it because I want it to be a little bit more vibrant. I know that's not what he did, but I'm taking it in my own hands now because I want it to be really, really vibrant. And I really want there to be a clear, like, difference between the shadows. Like that. Ooh, that's pretty.
Shadow, once again, with that defined brush, and I'm going to make kind of a loop back around to the lower lash line. This more rounded defined cut crease is a look that I've been seeing a ton of people rock on Instagram lately, but I've never actually tried. So I just wanted to test it out today, and honestly, I think it looks so stunning and really, really cool, and definitely adds a more like avant-garde twist to the regular half cut crease. Just for an extra little pop on top. So the last and final step of my upper lash line today is actually going to be to grab the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper, and I'm going to really lightly outline that outer curve. For lashes today, I'm going to...
Okay, so BRB. Okay, so I have my M Cosmetic, my favorite eyeliner, by the way, just letting you guys know, is the M Cosmetics Brush Tip Liquid Liner. It's literally my favorite. I don't like the Trooper one from Kat Von D, so I'm just going to use this one.
"2,000 years later."
I feel like I did a pretty good job copying the look and following the tutorial, or the tutorials rather. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you can vote for me for the Shorty Awards. I'm gonna keep saying this. You can vote up to 3 times a day. I'll have a link in the description and the first link in the, and there will be a link in the pinned comment. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. James, hi, if you watch this, thank you for letting me use one of your videos or 2 of your videos in this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys!